First, get some cheese. Now look at it. Okay, so you decide on the cost for the cheese. Got it? Write it down. Make it official. Good. Now say loudly and with surprise. Cheese is priced. Good. Now get some crackers. Well, first buy the cheese from yourself. Exact change is not necessary, but you can count it out carefully if you want, or you can give yourself a tip if you think you did a good job. If you're weighing in my input, I think you did a great job each step so far. Make sure you get a receipt because you might run into trouble if your cash register is short at the end of the shift, or if you forget that we did this whole transaction. If that happens, you can ask yourself to check with me to verify that the transaction took place. But if you get my voicemail or something, you might end up, calling the police on yourself or something. So get a receipt. As a personal tip, at the end of the month, I eat all of my receipts because the ink has LSD and fiber in it, so it helps me poop. Except for gas station receipts, I just put those right in the gas tank. It helps the car poop. Anyways, so cut out a nice square of cheese. If the cheese square you come up with and your first cut is not nice, ask it politely if it would be interested in a science project about fancy new flying cars and stuff it into the gas tank. Rule number 1 of conducting good research is surrounding yourself with hardworking and, more importantly, supportive colleagues in your field. Next, you will need to take another crack at finding a nice slice of cheese. First, wipe off the knife, not with a gas station receipt. Second, tell the end of the cheese block that you are sorry for the cut it felt when you were cutting off the rude cheese. Thirdly, with a neutral facial expression, make unbroken eye contact with the end of the cheese block. Important, do not refer to it by name as the cheese block. Fourth, be a good role model for managing expectations. If you were not a slice of cheese, no matter how much training and study or research in the cheese field, it would be very difficult to give the cheese block the sense that everything is okay.
And you are coming toward it with a knife.
I don't even think Bill Gates and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson could meaningfully calm the cheese block's nerves with a carefully scripted game of Anyways, take a crack at finding a nice slice of cheese. If you are a person who has a lot of stamina for cutting the cheese, you may choose to chop out 3 or 4 slices and discreetly observe how they interact with each other socially. As a side note, a passive-aggressive slice is ideal for grilled cheese and tomato. Anyway, once you find a nice slice of cheese, set it aside and get a cracker. It does not matter if the cracker is nice. Nice cheese will hold everyone's attention 9 times out of 10. Tell the cheese in a firm and even tone. It's 5 minutes until showtime. Wait 5 minutes. Place the cheese next to the cracker so that they can get comfortable in the shared environment and establish dominance. The cracker is most likely going to do some posturing. That should say the cheese. Do not put more than 1 cracker on the cutting board at this early stage. If anything, leave the cheese block nearby. It will likely help the cheese to make the transition from block to snack. No widely accepted research has yet supported the practice of leaving or not leaving the cracker box within. Use your receipt to remind the cracker that you are the one who paid for the cheese. If helpful, repeat the old phrase. Block to snack, no turning back. Snack from box, money talks. Jesus Christ.
What?